Everyone, Complex back with another video, and today we're going to change topics and talk about something slightly different. With N7 Day right around the corner, literally it's tomorrow, and it is my favorite holiday of the year. I thought I'd share with you my top 5 most important MEA mods. Now, Mass Effect Andromeda has quite a few mods actually available on the Nexus. A lot of them are cosmetic slash overhauling particular character based, but I personally have a few that are more utility based that are my favorites, and I wanted to share those with you today so that way no matter what you're looking for playstyle wise, you too can enjoy these mods. So let's just dive on into it. Now quickly though, before we actually do get into the top 5 mods, I did want to mention in order to use these mods, you do need to have the Frosty mod manager installed, and I will leave a link for that in the description down below, as well as a link to each of these mods. And I will also link up the blog post that I did way back when we played MEA on stream, so that way you can just see what I used for like an overall list of mods. So now let's actually dive on into it. So the first 2 mods that I have for you are called Push Down Camera Mod and Right in the Eye. So the Push Down Camera Mod is kind of what you're seeing here, where when you're actually just kind of out and about wandering around this and that, the camera is pushed down and at a much more immersive angle. In my opinion, I dislike the feeling of almost like being over, like looking over Ryder and everything else. So I like that it pushes the camera down. It feels more natural. And then this mod that you're seeing in action here is called Right in the Eye. So it actually also lowers the camera when you're having a conversation with somebody. It doesn't particularly work in like movie kind of cutscenes, but in these kind of like just dialogue camera conversations, it does a lot. And I feel like now I'm actually having a conversation with the person as opposed to like watching a conversation happen. So definitely these two are 100% essential. Now this third mod that I have for you is just, if you spend any amount of time on Kadara, it's important. Look at how fast I just went through the door. It's faster. Kadara loading doors. I can't really say much more about this other than it makes being in Kadara so much better because the door instantly opens. Here, let me show you this one more time. It is a magical mod. Look at this. Ready? And it instantly opens. You don't have to wait there for 30 seconds. So get this mod. You will thank me when you're in Kadara. Now, the last 2 mods I have for you are completely essential in my mind. The first is called the No Profile Switching Cooldown mod. It has a newer version called Favorite Swapping Overhaul. Both do the same thing, and it's literally what it sounds like. The profile, when you switch between one to the other, the artificial cooldown that was put in the game is no longer there. However, if you use, let's say, charge and then you switch to a different profile, the natural cooldown that's on charge will stay and it'll pause. And then when you switch back to it, to that profile that had charge, it'll finish cooling down like how it naturally would if you just stayed on the same profile. But there isn't that, like, I'm going to switch from profile 1 to profile 2 and have that full, all the powers need that like artificial cooldown. So it makes combat a lot more fluid. It makes it so you can do a lot more different builds, and I for one find it utterly essential. And then the last mod that I have for you is 100% the most important mod in the game that you could have, in my opinion. It is the MEA Fix Pack. You can kind of look at it almost like an unofficial patch, similar to what we have for like Fallout and Skyrim, and it fixes a host of different things that weren't fixed in the game before the patching cycle ended. So I cannot recommend this mod enough. It just does a lot of fixes. There's a whole list of them. You can read it on the Nexus listing, so you can kind of see what it fixes, but a 10 out of 10 would tell you to install this mod like yesterday kind of thing. But those are my top 5 mods. Now, I will say I do have a whole host of cosmetic mods that overhaul different characters, the way Ryder looks, the different outfits I have. There's like a plethora of mods on the Nexus. I will personally say that I love pretty much any mod by Elise, and I will just link her MEA mods in the description as well, so in that way you can check those out. I really love mods by Fem Shepping. I also love mods by Eva Stormy. A lot of those mods though are for preset 10 for female Ryder, and those are just utterly stunning. A lot of like the makeup overhauls. Like there was like a new eyelash one that I really liked. So check those out. Hopefully this helped if you are starting your MEA modding journey. I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below. But y'all, I hope you have an amazing N7 day. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of your night and or day, depending on where you are in the world. And I will catch you next time. Bye, guys.